Hi guys, and welcome back to the Our Minds channel and another sit down video. Years and years and decades and years ago, I used to work in this place. And should I say where I work? I used to work in this call center. It's not even functioning anymore. This was years ago. I was back when I was 20? I can't remember, in my 20s, early 20s. Anyway, there I am. I'm working in this call center, and I used to work with this lady, and we were about the same age. And she had graduated from university. She's trying to find a job, and she couldn't find anything in what she had graduated in. I can't remember what it was. So we were all there. It's a call center. We're all there just to make a bit of extra money. Loads of people from university were working there. Anyway, after about, maybe 2 years, I would say, of her working there, fortunately, she got herself a job, and it was actually quite a big job. It was moving her to America. I can't remember which state. So anyway, she came into work, and she starts telling everybody, and I got wind of it. She wasn't my friend or anything like that, but we would talk when we were on our break. Sometimes she'll sit next to me, I'll sit next to her, whatever. But it's not like we were friends. We didn't catch joke outside of work. We didn't have each other's numbers or anything like that. So yeah, she gets this job, this corporate job. She's going to be living in America. And one of the perks with the job is that they were going to provide her with an apartment, and they were going to give her, I think, as well, a company car, but definitely an apartment. So anyway, she was looking to leave, I think, 2-3 months after she had gotten the position, because she was pretty much set in America. Like I said, she got her apartment and what have you. She signed her contract, so she is ready to go. So anyway, the lead up to it, every time that I would sit next to her, she would always talk about her job and what have you. And I was interested as well, because I knew how much she wanted to leave this call center job, and she wanted to start earning money, start working in the corporate world, blah, 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 blah. So as time went on, and whenever I would talk to her demeanor and the way that she would talk, it was sounding like she was better than me. She was better than you. She was better than the next person. Why? Because she was leaving this call center job and she was moving to America, and she was now going to work her big boy job, earning, I can't remember however much she would be earning, but it was a hell of a lot more than us lot working in this call center job. To the point where we were having a struggle day, where nobody really wanted to take our surveys over the telephone. And I will never forget, we were sitting on this, this long desk table with our headset on. And she was like, she turned around and she said to us, "Oh, I don't know how you guys do it, like staying in this call center job. Like, you should really try and find yourself another job." Like, sweetheart, is that not what we're doing? Are we not all in the same boat? Just because you're fortunate enough and you've signed your contract and you're going to America and you're going to live that big old American dream, we kind of want that to us for ourselves. Not necessarily go to America, but we want to leave. We're only doing this just to help pay the bills, pay our way. Anyway, the last time that I saw her, she didn't even complete her shift. She was like, "You know what? I don't need to do this and I'm just leaving. Bye guys, take care, all the best. I need to get ready. I need to pack up all of my stuff and put my things in storage, and I've got last minute things to do before I go off to America." So she literally left her shift. I think it was probably soon after lunch, and she just did not come back. So I was like, wow, let's call her Monica. I was like, wow, Monica's actually left. Like, she is gone. Kudos to her. Bye. Okay. Good luck, Godspeed, and all the rest of it. I'm not even exaggerating. It must have been 2 months. You know what? I'm not even going to say 2 months. I'm going to give her grace, and I'm going to say it was probably 3 months. I walk into that dead end job. I sit down. I wipe my headset. I put my headset on my head. I'm facing the door. Who is coming through the door? Monica's coming through the door. And I'm like, what? Now, here's the thing. I didn't recognize Monica at first, because Monica came in with a scarf round her head and kind of covering her face. And it wasn't a hijab that she was wearing because she wasn't Muslim. She just had, I will never forget, it was a navy blue scarf and she had just kind of casually wrapped it around herself and around her face. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, she's hit. What? How is she hit? But I swear that she's supposed to be in America. So in my mind, I thought, oh, maybe she's just here because she's visiting her family. I think her parents were living over here. I thought maybe she's just here for a few days visiting her family, then she's going to fly off. Because Monica did the same thing that I did. She took her seat at her desk, she wiped her headset, put her headset on her head, and started making her calls. And I thought, is Monica back? Is Monica back with us in this same dry, crusty call center? So anyway, I didn't say anything to Monica, and it wasn't until a few shifts later that I then found out it didn't work out for Monica, unfortunately, in America. I cannot remember the specifics, but it just didn't work out. So now she was back. Not only was she back, but she was battling some health condition. And the reason why she had this navy blue scarf on when I first saw her was because on her face, she had these really big boils. Now, I say boils, but as the years have gone on and now that people are talking about skincare and things like that, I think it was cystic acne that she had, because it was quite, I've suffered from acne before, but this was bad. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. It was bad. So she was using this scarf because she was self-conscious. I completely get it. And it just got me thinking. I was like, wow, you are absolutely doing the most, low-key insulting some of us, acting like you were better than us. Come to find out, unfortunately, that a couple of months later, you are now back with the rest of us because it didn't work out for you. Now, I tell you this story about Monica because I kind of feel that it flows in nicely with the last 2 videos I think I put up about when you get your blessings and how you have to maintain your blessings. And when it comes to you getting your blessings, I beg you, be humble with your blessings. Because the thing about life and people is that not everybody wants the best for you. Now, I'm a huge believer in you do need to speak about what you've been through and speak about your testimony, but be clever about it. I think it's important to talk about what you've been through and how you've come out of it, because it gives encouragement and inspiration for the next person who probably is going through something similar, or they're just going through a challenging situation. But when you speak about what you've come out from, you have to be humble with it, because life, people with the bad eye, they will bring you down and they will humble you. And it's when that situation happened with, I nearly said her, I nearly said that girl's name. I nearly said her government name. When that situation happened with Monica, and like I said, I was in my early 20s, it just got me thinking. And if my memory serves me well, I remember being in the break room with 2 other girls that she used to hang around with quite bad. And I remember them kind of laughing about the situation. And I remember saying that, Monica's back with us. Are you going to go and visit her this weekend? Are you going to go and see her? Because she wasn't coming into the call center every single day to work. So I remember just catching wind of this conversation. And I did feel sorry for her. And I just thought to myself, I never spoke to her myself to find out what happened and why it didn't work out for her, because like I said, we weren't close like that. So I was getting information from other people who did speak to her. And I just say all of this to say, just to repeat to you again, please be mindful with your business. Don't be broadcasting your business around. Don't be telling everybody the nooks and crannies of what you're going through and what's happening and how you're going to do this, especially your plans. Before you even get the blessing, when you are in position, not even in position, when you are working towards something, okay, you don't need to get a bloody megaphone out and start broadcasting it as if you're BBC World Service and telling everybody, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, this is the time frame. Don't do that. Keep it between you and God. Tell your mum. You can tell somebody that you genuinely, absolutely 100% trust, but don't be broadcasting it for everybody's eyes and ears to hear. Keep it for yourself. So that's today's video. Hopefully what I said, the story I told, it all made sense. Take care, guys, and I will most definitely see you in the next one. Bye bye.